If you had one lens, what would it be? I know what mine is. So, really cheeky quick one today. It is Wednesday after all. We're halfway through the week. 2 more days left. Then it's a weekend. Every day's a weekend. So, my go-to lens. 45mm on here, but it's 35mm in terms of 35mm format. And yeah, that's, if I had one lens, that would be it. It would be 35mm all the way. Back in the day when I was shooting primes on my 5D Mark IV, it was 35 and 135mm, and that's what I rocked all day. It's just my opinion. I'm sure other people go, oh, 50mm all day long. I think with the 35mm, you've just got a bit more versatility. You've got that bit extra wideness, gives you another, like, I think it's like 15 degrees between the 35 and the 50mm of view. So you can get those nice wide still, and you can still do full length, bit of portrait. Always works really well, 35mm does, with subjects which are sat down on the floor, and anything, reportage, landscapes, close-ups, wide shots. It's just really, really versatile. And I think that when you get slightly above that, so some you go like 40mm pancakes and things, which is just as good really, but you got 5mm more. So it's just, you know, sort of like nipping here at, like, you know, little bits and bobs. But 35mm for me, all day, every day, I could literally just go and shoot anything on that. If you're doing like weddings, you could literally shoot a whole wedding on that, really. You know, worst case scenario. Obviously, you're not going to get necessarily close-ups, but you can crop if you want, and you can get nice and tight as long as you don't mind sort of getting your arms in there and things. But yeah, 35mm all the way. Any wider than that, 24, 20, they're starting to get the extremes. So you don't have as much versatility with those. But yes, 35mm. And on this camera, it's absolute killer. Yeah, it's a GFX, but really nice. This is really, really quick. This keeps up with the new autofocus system in the Mark II. And just a beautiful lens. On my R5, which I'm just recording this on, I've got a zoom just for ease of use. But if I was going to use this as my main body for everything, then I would have bought some primes. So I probably would have bought the new 135 and the 35, which has just been released. And yeah, I don't think you can get much better. Really nice on the 35mm format, because obviously a lot of them come as 1.4 or 1.2, so you can get that really creamy bokeh if you're into that. If you're not, primes, really tack sharp, best glass you can buy. You might pay a premium, but it is worth it. And that's what we want, that's what we're after. We're after that premium. Less aberration, less distortion, no curved lines, it's all good. So if you're in the market and you're starting out, you can still buy a cheap camera and you can buy a 35mm prime. You don't necessarily need to get zooms and stuff. Just go primes. If you want to keep costs down, you can get a cheap prime, like an f2 or an f2.8. You don't need to go mad with an f1.2, but get one and practice. See you next time.